I just recently got licensed to be a real estate agent in Colorado, and I'm going to advocate for why that's a great idea for my business. And Dan is going to try and humble and humiliate me on why it's a bad idea. But before we jump into it, Dan, how are things going?
I'm good. It's really busy buying a lot of land right now, doing deals all over the place. But I like this conversation because I think what we really want to drive home is that everything has trade-offs. This is why it drives me nuts when people will speak as if, oh, apartments are the best in all scenarios or commercial, whatever. Because it's just not the case. Every strategy, everything has trade-offs. And it's just, are you okay making those trade-offs as opposed to others? I think that's what will really drive home here with the two differing perspectives.
Absolutely. And something that Dan and I have always tried to talk about a little bit throughout from the beginning of the show through now, over 100 episodes in, is we're not dogmatic in our approaches of we do what we think is right for us within our own businesses, with our own personalities and skills and mindset and everything like that. Some of this works for us, some of it doesn't work for us. And I think that's, you know, one of the points we want to drive home. We're not advocating for right or wrong. We're advocating for what we think is working well for us in business and the rationale behind it.
Yep. Well, let's start it off. I guess one of the big things right off the bat that comes to my mind as to why I wouldn't want to be licensed is the amount of disclosures you have to put on all your marketing pieces. And, kind of as a corollary to that, just the constant worry that someone can always come back and say, hey, well, I thought you were representing me because you were licensed. And these things are kind of two sides of the same coin. So how are you handling that?
Yeah, so we just sent out our first batch of marketing material for me as an agent, where, I mean, as someone that owns a lot of land, I get a ton of marketing material from other alleged land flippers. Granted, I say it all the time. None of you guys call me back. Like, we just had a deal fall through with an alleged land flipper that totally ghosted us. So if you want to succeed in this business, regardless of if you're an agent or if you're not, call your leads back. Otherwise, you will fail.